of the Florida Young Democrats. So we're excited that our local group is very involved with the Florida Young Democrats. And then also another one of their members, Daniel Kusser, has been named the new political director of the Florida Young Democrats. So that sums it up for clubs and caucuses. Excuse me, for caucuses, not the clubs.
Now, so now you want to go through some of the clubs because there's a lot of those as well.
A lot of those. So the clubs are chartered by the Manatee County Democratic Party, and they are mostly identified by geographical location in the county, but they're open to all, regardless of where you live. One of their primary objections is the social side or social outreach, which you can't underestimate the importance of this, because many of us in this red county feel isolated, and we welcome the chance to meet with like-minded people. And the clubs make it easy because they're geographically located around the county, but like I said, you can attend any club you want anywhere. There's the Lakewood Ranch Democratic Club, which President Lucy Lapides formed in May of 2008 to help get out the votes for the election. And then they realized they had a good thing going, and she kept going with it. She has monthly meetings with great speakers, followed by Q&A. She shares countywide activities with her group. She has a contact list of about 1,000 people that she keeps apprised of what's going on with the Democratic Party, as well as other events in the area of interest to Democrats. And although it has nothing to do with the Lakewood Democratic Club, I got to mention Lucy for her incredible work on the annual Democratic Gala, which has just been fabulous, and this year was better than ever. And our past chair, Cheryl Wilson, put together an excellent program with a national level speaker who we will all remember for a long time. Then there's the Manatee Democratic Club, a very long-standing club. President Paul Dane always has really interesting speakers and great topics, usually over a fantastic lunch at Perdia Golf Club. He already has his fall lineup of speakers. He has tentative summer plans for reaching out to register voters under Amendment 4 Returning Citizens in conjunction with the Black Caucus, and a postcard activity to reach out to new Democrats. And then we have the Anna Marie Island Democratic Club, which is one of the clubs I have not had a chance to visit personally, but I get the feeling they know how to have fun. They have lunch meetings at the IMG Academy every month, great speakers. They do a huge service for the Manatee County Democratic Party by preparing a letter or a postcard that goes out welcoming all newly registered Democrats throughout the county. Last year, it amounted to about 3,000 people, and they're doing the same this year. So it's really a great service, all at their expense. There's the Longboat Key Democratic Club. Longboat Key straddles Sarasota and Manatee County, so they have allegiance to both Democratic parties. And President Ken Marsh schedules top-notch luncheon speakers. They ended their series this year with a special luncheon featuring Jill Wine Banks of Watergate fame, talking about the Mueller report, very timely. And then there's the North River Democratic Club. That's my favorite, as I'm a board member in it. This is a new club just formed this year and has a big following already. It kind of formed in response to the folks up in Parrish, Ellington, and Palmetto feeling they needed to be a little bit more connected with Democrats in the rest of the county, and feeling like they're in some extremely red areas and they need some camaraderie and, they need to do something. So President John Brackett has had social events, excellent guest speakers. He's got the club engaged in outreach. They had their first annual spring community picnic at Fort Hammer Park, which was a great success. They're sponsoring a debate watch party at headquarters on June 26th. And we're, maybe I shouldn't announce this, but we're trying to figure out if we can do some kind of a fall fundraiser. That's the clubs.
Wow, that's a list.
A lot going on.
Yeah, and so I guess with that, we could say there are plenty of opportunities for people to volunteer, and with the clubs, the caucuses, or the various groups. Or what about, did we mention the office operations where we need people?
Yeah, so Right. So there's a couple of different areas in which people can get involved directly in the Manatee County Democratic Party, and a lot of club members kind of do double duty with their clubs and for the Democratic Party central office. We've got office operations. We have office manager Nancy Hadley, does a fantastic job. She's got the office staffed weekdays, every day of the week, from 10 to 2, well, weekdays that is. They answer questions of people who walk in, they do projects, they do printed materials, phone banking, whatever's required. And they often get people walking off the street saying, how can I help? Or a phone call, what can I do? And so as a result, they're really getting more and more people and need a way to work these new volunteers into their place in the Manatee County Democratic Party. So we're actually looking for a volunteer coordinator to help put this all together. So if anybody else out there thinks of themselves as a great organizer and they really want to make a difference, this is a good spot for you to get involved. We also have precinct development. Randy Satan is our precinct development chair. There's 70 voting precincts, and the goal is to have a precinct captain or some representative in every single voting precinct. There's field operations, and this is an area being directly developed by our chair, Tracy Pratt. Data shows that campaigns are won door to door and with one-on-one conversations. And at some level, canvassing is usually going on somewhere in the party, in the county, almost every week. And so Tracy really has big plans to kick that up and really make a difference with our field operations. We've also kicked up fundraising. I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
I said that's excellent. Good field operations is an important area for us.
Yeah, for sure. And people can go out and canvass in whatever way is comfortable for them. They can go with a partner for sure. They can do just a few doors. They can see if they like it. People have been doing this for a long time, really get into it, and we'll engage people in long conversations and find out what's important to them. It really depends on your level of how deeply you want to get involved in this. You can just knock on doors and find out if people are registered or not, if they want to register to vote. Also, but fundraising has also been kicked up on a huge couple of notches. We're encouraging everybody to donate at any level they can. This is so important for everything that we do. Everything costs money, of course. We're promoting 2020 for 2020, $20.20 a month is a recurring monthly donation. You can get on our website and find out how to do that, and that really makes a difference. We've also formed the Manatee Society for large donors, and that would be $1,000 or more per year. And the Manatee Society congregates 3 or 4 times a year for special events and speakers. This is something that other counties have done for a long time to stabilize their fundraising, and we've had a great budget due to our gala and ongoing sustainable donors. This just makes it a comfort level, and we can get out there and do even more. And then there's communications, which I'm the chair, and that kind of falls under the area. We're working with Matt Lipinski, our new Democratic Vice Chair. We do the website, social media, a bi-monthly newsletter, direct emails, flyers, posters, banners, whatever. Any way to get information out there, either to keep our members informed or to get out there to the voting public. That's what we work on, as well as trying to keep abreast of issues.
Okay, Bev, we're running out of time here. We've got about a minute left, and I want you to have time to give some of your final thoughts here and get people to come up and more people to volunteer. What would you like to say here in closing?
So just in summary, I got to say that the Manatee Democratic Party really has, it's made a difference for me. It's made my life more fun. It's made it so that, when I watch the news, instead of getting extremely frustrated, I can say, hey, I can do something about this. everybody has a different comfort level or different skills. We do our best to make sure everybody feels a part of this party and they can participate in a way that's comfortable for them, either through the caucuses, through the clubs, through various volunteer opportunities in the DEC. It's all there. And if you just ask and, give us a little time and chance to figure it out, there can be a place for you.
And they can find information at Manatee, what's that again? Manatee Dems.
ManateeCountyDemocrats.com. If you get on Google and put in Democrats or Manatee or anything you want, it'll be right there. You'll find it.
Excellent. And the headquarters are located in the Orange Plaza on the Cortez at is that 5th Street? Cortez and 5th, I believe.
Right.
5th Street East.
That's
okay.
Right.
Okay.
It's actually the address. Yeah, we're out of time. That was my buzzer saying 25 minutes is up.
Okay. Well, listen, thank you, Bev, and we'll look forward to having you on again possibly in the future. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Steve. Bye.